Well, hello there. It's September 3rd. It's a Tuesday, and we're all waiting to see if there's going to be a hurricane. If Hurricane Dorian's going to be striking Florida. I'm in Florida. I'm in North Florida, and that's the big question for the next 3 days. Right now, the category was lowered from 5 to 4. Now it's a 3, so things are looking better, but till it's over, it's not over. So let's get into the market forecast. Fed data. This week, international trade is going to be pretty big, but again, the majority of the data comes end of week. We have jobless claims, that's going to be the big one. Factory orders, that's going to be a big one. Employment situation on Friday, and Jerome Powell speaking. And based on what we're seeing right now, it definitely looks like they're going to start talking more into the possibility of lowering rates. It's going to happen, folks, because, again, employment data is not on the strong end of the scale, but on the weaker end of the scale. More importantly, global data. More negative news. There is very little negotiation progress going on between China and U.S. right now. As a matter of fact, I was just reading this. Investors' optimism about U.S.-China talks this month aimed at ending tariff war was shaken by a Bloomberg News report. The trade envoys were struggling to agree on a schedule. They can't even agree on a schedule, okay? So I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything beyond a Band-Aid. There's no progress on trade talks. And again, I've said it several months ago, and I'm going to say it again. The closer we get to elections, the more President Trump will be pressured to negotiate with China, and that's not a good thing. We want to negotiate from a position of strength, not a position of weakness, and that's where it's going to put us if we start negotiating when we're very close to the elections, because President Trump has a very strong vested interest in getting reelected, and he knows a strong stock market is a very strong ticket to that. Let's look at our dashboard now. Now, I hate to say I told you so, but this is price action, and look at what happened when we touched the 50-day moving average. We backed off. Right now, we're already down. The S&P is already down about 0.71%, about 2 points before the market opens. If we look at our charts, let's look at the futures here. If you look at the futures, we're already lower. And again, we touch the 50-day line and we move lower. Till we have some resolution on trade war, or till there's a permanent solution with China, we're going to see this choppiness between the 200-day and the 50-day moving average. And that's very important to keep in mind right now, all right? Don't expect a miracle unless we see a catalyst. Now, let me show you something really interesting. If you go to options and you go to unusual option activity, look at Procter & Gamble, a lot of volume on their puts, and Procter & Gamble is a utility stock, all right? So we're going to keep our eye on Procter & Gamble, and I'm going to see why and try to figure out why it had such strong put activity, because put activity is bearish, and Procter & Gamble is a defensive stock. And if we look at Procter & Gamble on the chart, you'll see that it's actually one of the stronger stocks right now. It's near highs. So I'm going to try to figure out why the put volume was so strong last week on Procter & Gamble, and I'll keep you posted on that. Folks, if you're getting something out of these videos, if you like these videos, if they're helping you trade better, send me an email, support@marketgeeks.com. I'd love to hear from you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. And again, choppiness, sideways trading action, without a lot of upside or directional bias. If anything, expect downside pressure for the next few days. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.